I've watched maybe two videos about retwist, so I really don't have the grasp. I maybe should. I don't fear any of my locks falling out except for these two. Very honest. Welcome back. Yes, I haven't been really taking care of my hair the way I should be. I got the bonnet 3 times out of 5. I'm forgetting to put it on. I just go to sleep. I haven't really been tying my hair. I just know that had I taken a little extra care of my hair, that it would definitely not be this messy. And yes, I know she said that I'm due for a retwist in a month. Personally, to me, my hair would not be this messy had I taken that extra step to actually use the tools I bought. Like mostly just tying my hair, making sure I have it tucked away at night so that there's not so much friction, because I really do feel like that's why my hair is so frizzy. It would have definitely done better had I taken those extra steps. So that's just a disclaimer, and I want to try to do that for the next time. That's definitely going to be my major difference. Also, what I have noticed is that some of my hair has locked. I do have some that have locked very nicely, like you can see. I don't know if you could really tell the difference compared to like, yeah, like this one that hasn't locked at all. You could kind of just see it just looks like one long continuous strand. Again, this one locked nicely. Can you guys tell the difference? That is the goal. I'm armed with a headscarf. I'm finished. I'm going to put it in one and tie my headscarf around it so that it stays compact and neat. I have my double pronged clips. However, I have 90 locks and only 80 clips. So I'm thinking once I get more to the top, I'm just gonna start removing some. That's the plan anyhow. And then I have my firm locking, and then I have my locking firm wax from Jamaican Mango and Lime. I have my locking gel. All of these have no buildup, no flaking aspects to it. When I did use this, it didn't hold my hair the way I wanted it to. So that is why I went back and got something that's more firm. I also have the Shea Butter Conditioner that I'm going to rub throughout when I'm done, along with my brush. And then I have my Shine and Jam. So another thing I got was Slime Jam. I'm probably gonna mix these together and just use this as like a slicking agent. Yeah, I don't know. That is the plan. I'm crossing my fingers. We're on this journey together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tie up my hair with some elastic bands. This one was just in my hair, and I'm pretty sure this one's a newer one, but you can see how much it has stretched out. I like this one that it's more stretched because I can get my hair tighter. This one also does the job too, but it's just harder to get that extra loop in. But you know, gotta break things in. Oh my god. Okay, I know I look crazy. I look like a whole pineapple, but it works. You know what I haven't seen in a while? My phone. I don't know where my phone is. I'm gonna start on this side. And as you can see, I'm not going to be focusing on any parts or anything. I'm just going to really use this method of just twisting it. That is my lock method. That is the easiest method, and I don't want to interlock all my locks because I feel like that will make them bumpy. Yeah, this gel is very goopy. It's definitely like a water-based gel. That's the only method I'm confident in. That's the only method I know, and that's the only method I'm gonna do for now. I'm gonna just open up all of my things here. This one's very, very runny. It's definitely water-based. And then I have my firm grippers. I don't know. Let's just get into it. Again, this is a burn. If you could try to look past it. I don't know where I'm even gonna start. When I just do my touch-ups, I only kind of just use the one product. I'm usually in a rush, so okay, I have my clip. So through trial and error, I figured that it was a little difficult to try to narrate while my head was turned away from the camera. So I'm gonna try my best to narrate what I'm saying and what's happening. Right now, I'm just talking about how difficult it is to do my hair and not mess up my parts while not being able to see the back of my head. So I'm doing a lot of feeling because I didn't want to mess up my part and accidentally start twisting in hair from another part. I do the palm rolling method to just get it neatly down the shaft of the lock. But I quickly learned that with the water-based gel, this is not going to hold. I don't know. Use the firm wax. So now I'm using the firm wax to really hold everything into place of what I'm doing, but have it malleable enough that I can still correct it afterwards. You can see some residue, but after it dries, there is no residue at all. We're just gonna go over with a little bit of slime and jam. And then I use the slime and jam to really seal it all in and keep the part neat and really solidify my lock. This was my first one at the back of my head, so I was spending a little longer than necessary on it. Finally, I secure with a clip lengthwise on from the base. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. Do I? Yeah. Lengthwise from the base of my lock. Now, doing my hair on my own obviously is going to take a lot longer than me getting my hair done. I cannot see the back of my hair, so I'm really just relying on feel. I use this to get it looped up, to get my section wet and neat and separate it from the other hairs from the other locks. I just went over with this to get it more like a waxy feel instead of it being wet, because this is a water-based gel. So I gave this more of a firm feel, more of a hold, and then I just sealed with this to solidify that hold because this is just like a gel. And I also don't know what I'm doing, so it just takes me a little extra longer than I wish it would, but that's why I'm starting at the back instead of doing the front, because I know at the front it will not take me as long. So I'm just gonna be starting on the other ones. Let's take this overboard now. I want you to feel that heat. And we can ride the boogie, share that beat of love. I wanna ride all night, working in the middle. I wanna ride all night, working in the middle. So by now, I would argue we're about a third of the way through. I am seeing some residue, but I think that once it dries, it won't look as noticeable. But either way, I'm not too worried because this is kind of how it looked when I just got it done too. I did test the products and mix them together and I didn't see any residue, so it could just be because it's obviously product on my hair. So this is what she looks like. I'm confident with the hold so far. I would say we're about a third of the way through, and I'm just gonna continue going on like the outer edges, like over here. You could see how bad this one actually is. It's pretty gnarly. Like I said, it could just be the lighting, because even though there is no residue, the more the sleek hair is, the more reflective it is, so then it just looks weird on the camera. Because when I look at it in the mirror compared to looking at it in the camera, this difference, like this residue, doesn't look as distinct as it does when looking at myself in the mirror. I'm just gonna do this one so you guys can really see. I just use some of the gel to kind of gather up all the hair. I also start twisting already, but I just saturate it with the gel. You can see how there's like a lot of leave out here. This is from pulling the hair to do edges. I like me a thick edge, so I would start pulling out the hair from the lock, and that's what all this leave out is. So I'm just gonna twist it back into the lock here. I saturated it. And I'm gonna start to twist. Because this is detached, I'm really gonna like wrap it around. Now once I start that, I'm gonna get the wax so it holds. And really, I'm just twisting. And I go all the way down to the shaft, because as you can see, my hair, there's leave out. I'm not 100% sure what this method would be called. I do some of the palm rolling near the end to get that blended. So I would guess what I'm doing is the palm rolling method. I'm literally just twisting. So this is a bigger section compared to the other one, so I'm really trying to get it. I might even interlock this one because the section is so big. Not now though, but probably down the line, just so it maintains and it's a lot harder to get some of the leave out. A lot of these clips are like stuck together, which is super annoying because I cannot hold onto my hair and then get the clip. I have to remove them because they're just like jammed together. And then I just get my clip and I clip it. A lot of people will just like clip it sideways and clip up here, but I clip it like the length of the lock if I can, and the direction I want to tuck it in. So as you can see, that looks really neat. It does not feel tight at all. I don't feel any tension. I could just feel like the prongs on my scalp. So far so good. I would say about a half hour has passed doing it on my own and the back of my hair. I imagine it going a lot faster once I get to the top and closer. And just for demonstration, that one would have took me a little longer than it would if I was to just do it. And that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna continue and reach back when I'm closer to the top. Okay, I'm more than halfway through. I only have this top left and I still have lots of clips left. This is taking me a while doing it on my own, doing it myself. I wholeheartedly believe if I even had help, it would not be taking me this long. I've time-lapsed maybe about an hour. Yeah, I've time-lapsed about an hour and I am still going. Like, I'm not rushing. I've had to correct some clips before and I missed a few, but I got them. And this is how we're looking right now. This is all done. I don't know what it looks like at the back, but you guys tell me. Fingers crossed that I'm doing what I think I am. I concluded that even when I'm here up at the front, I'm still very much working at the back with my arms all the way up. So I just figured I would record more of how I'm actually doing it. Hopefully you guys can see me. Okay, again with the back talk. So basically what I'm saying is that the parts that are in the middle of my hair locked very nicely and they were preserved very well. And I technically wouldn't have to do a retwist, but for the sake of retwisting my whole hair, I'm going to retwist it anyways. I'm still going to retwist it. Here I am demonstrating how I really do the back of my hair. It is kind of labor intensive. I have my arms up for a majority of the time and I'm taking my time really feeling my hair to make sure I'm not accidentally mixing in any of the other parts. This one was already preserved pretty well, so I don't take too long on it. I just use my finger to wrap it around and then hold with my other hand, and then for the length I really twist with both my fingers and do a little bit of palm rolling. Hopefully you guys can see. So here you can see I just keep twisting and twisting until I'm satisfied with the feel of the whole lock. Once I'm satisfied with the feel and I feel that it's neat enough, I just seal it all in with my slime and jam before clipping it up. And because this is the back of my hair, I will twist from the length so I can get it tight at the root right before I clip it down for it to stay. Lastly, I'm demonstrating how I use feel to clip the back of my hair, clipping the length of the retwist with the butterfly part of the clip to my scalp. I wouldn't say retwisting is hard. Of course, it's time consuming. Yep, so I'm just gonna finish up. I'm thinking another half hour.
Hello stranger, it's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do.
So I'm finally at the front of my hair. I only have 3 clips, but like a handful of hair left. I'm just gonna do the outer edges and like these 3, and then keep these undone, because after that I'm just gonna take out the clips and quickly wrap my hair. What I've come to notice when retwisting is the ones that have led up, when twisting my own hair, I can't tell which way it's going. So when trying to twist my own hair, I have to spend extra long trying to figure out which way I have to twist it. My only concern now is getting all of the clips out. So I finally finished retwisting. What I did during the end, like the top of my hair, I just kind of got some clips from the back and reused them at the front. You could tell they're looking crazy, going every which way. Now the plan is to unclip the clips and tie down my hair in a swift manner.
Do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
So I'm finally done. What do you guys think for my first time? Did I do good? Does it even make a difference? I don't know, but it's the first time for everything, and that just saved me $100. So, oh Lord, not me finding more clips. There's probably even more clips still in my hair that I don't see. I don't want to like run my fingers through my hair, right? I'm just gonna do it in a low pony, trying to maintain. And then finally tying it. I still feel a clip right here. Oh my gosh. Now me having to untie it. Hopefully this is the last. Oh my god, I feel 2. And there you have it, my full retwist. I don't know how I did, and I'm pretty sure there's like a clip or 2 still somewhere in my head. I can probably bet money on it. Yeah, some of my takeaways is obviously it took longer doing my own hair. It took me in total about an hour and a half. Towards the back, there wasn't much residue, and it felt a lot more tacky than when I had just done the ones in the front, where it still feels very wet. But I'm sure keeping this over all of my roots and all of my parts will maintain its neatness. So that's what this is for. And then when I go to bed, I'm gonna slide the bonnet over it. And yeah, I think it wasn't too hard. I think I did a pretty good job for my first time. Once it sets overnight, I'm going to oil my scalp and put some of this Shea butter conditioning throughout, just to blend out the fraying hairs or whatever the case may be. But yeah, good morning. It is the next day, and only yesterday after I finished filming did I realize I didn't show you guys the results right away. I kept my hair tied in this head tie all night. I got this head tie inherited to me. It's literally one time a family friend did my hair. I came home with the scarf and I've had it ever since. Like, so this is my favorite scarf. It's not very silky, it's more like satin material, but every time I've needed my hair to stay in place or be very flat, this scarf does the job. Every other scarf I've used that are like silk or any other satin scarf just never gets the job done. Unfortunately, I won't be able to tell you where to find it because I don't know, I didn't even find it myself. I just have it. So here is the reveal. I haven't even seen it myself yet, so oh wow, okay. Yeah, I could have did better for my middle part, but yeah, this actually came out really good. A lot better than I was expecting, really. The one thing I will say, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can feel it, like the length of my hair. I did the retwist, like some of the length, you can see like that. It's very stringy. I think I would just do a better job palm rolling more of the length instead of just focusing on the retwist. But besides that, I'm really impressed. I didn't think it was gonna come out this neat, really. Like, I really didn't. At least I know now I can do it myself, so that's the first look. And for my next retwist, I will focus more on the palm rolling. For now, I'm just gonna leave it. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, if I can do it, you can do it too. Please leave any questions, comments, or concerns down in the comments. I'll try my best to get back with you with the knowledge I know. Please give me ideas on what videos you want to see pertaining to my locks. I'm also thinking about switching up my content. You might be seeing some new stuff coming, so this and that, you know, hello. And yeah, I guess that's all for today's video. If you guys stayed this long, thank you, and hope to see you in the next one.